Hey guys, JCJ here, coach of the North Melbourne Kangaskhans, and we are here for TBA Season 3, Week 3 against the Critic. We've got our calcs up ready this time. We've got the matchup right here. We'll see what he brings. Hopefully we can get that Zapdos gone early so that we can put in the work with Staraptor and with Scolipede. Hopefully we can get this win here. We really need it. I don't think I mentioned it in the last video, but Critic is 1 win, 1 loss with a neutral differential. So if we get a win, if we get a big win, we can go right above him, but we can balance out our wins and losses, and we can get a bit closer to coming up top. So hopefully we can get a good one here, but we'll see what happens. We'll just wait for him to accept the challenge. While we do that, let's just quickly go back over our prep. So we've got our Banded Staraptor, Brave Bird, Close Combat, Double Edge, and U-Turn. We're running an Adamant Nature so that we can because we then outspeed I think it's Rotom Frost. We can outspeed the Rotom Frost at max speed. We've got our Mega Diancie, Heal Bell, Power Gem, Earth Power, Moon Blast. Very defensive, so that we can come in on, we can take some hits from Bully, we can take a hit from Cinderace, I think. But this is our Zapdos answer. Oh, here we go. Alright, so he brings the Torterra. Alright, something I didn't exactly expect. He brings the Empoleon, he brings the Zapdos, he brings the Cinderace, the Dragapult, and the Toxicroak. He doesn't bring the Bulu. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so he doesn't bring the Bulu. So that's very useful. Okay, I'm actually really happy about that. Bulu is very terrifying, but he still has the Dragapult and he still has the Cinderace, and both of them are very, very problematic. I think we can handle the Toxicroak. I think Diancie can take a few hits. Staraptor outspeeds unless it's a Scarfed set, but Diancie can pretty much wall that Toxicroak. I don't know how well it takes a Poison Jab though, but we might be able to come in on it with Davy Jones as well, considering there's not too much for him to do. I guess Delmise is really just going to be our Empoleon switch-in, since there's no Bulu. Anyway, let's find a lead. So what he could lead Torterra and he could lead Empoleon to get up rocks. He could also lead Cinderace. He could lead Dragapult. He could lead pretty much anything. I don't expect him to lead the Toxicroak, but anything else could show up as a lead. I think a safe play might be to just lead with Staraptor, because if he leads with Zapdos, I can just U-turn. If he leads with anything else, I can, it could be Scarf. No, he has to be defensive, Zapdos, in this matchup. Yeah, I think I'm going to lead. I think I'm just going to lead Staraptor, and we're just going to U-turn on something, or we're going to Brave Bird something. Or predict the Empoleon close combat, I don't know. But we'll lead Staraptor and see how we go. We'll probably U-turn. We'll probably just U-turn turn 1. He didn't bring the Sableye either, which is very good. We don't have to worry about Gyro Ball on that thing. Okay, so we led with Cinderace, so this thing definitely outspeeds. So we're just going to go... Jeez, this is a tough one. We don't really have the best Cinderace switch-ins. Let's just go into Heat Train. Oh, so he doubles into Zapdos. So we might think we're Scarfed. Alright, we can get up our Stealth Rocks here, which can be very useful. Yeah, let's just go Stealth... Actually, he could paralyze us. Nah, let's just go Stealth Rocks. If we get our rocks up, we'll be in great shape. We can chip down the Cinderace if it's not Boots. We can chip down the Zapdos if it's not Boots. Because we need Zapdos in Poison Jab range if we want to sweep. And we need Poison, and preferably just dead, so we don't get paralyzed with static. But if we can just get our rocks up here, I think we'll be okay. So let's see what he's going to do. Let's see what Pointy Peck is going to do. Okay, so he's just going to stay in. He's just going to Thunderbolt us. Okay, that's cool. That's perfectly fine. I think we can just go into... We can probably just go right into Umbreon, see if we can get a Toxic off. on it or something else that's coming in, but okay, no paralysis yet. I might calc the damage on the Thunderbolt though, just in case it's an offensive set. So how much did Zapdos? So defensive Thunderbolt. So because it is Thunderbolt and not Discharge, it might be offensive. Alright, so how much did that do? That did 34%. So that could be a high roll if he's invested and timid. Yeah, so I think that was just a high roll. Let's just check that on the Umbreon. So 22%. Yeah, I think he just got a... Okay, so he's not... He's running special attack investment, I think. Yeah, he's running special attack investment, but he's not fully special offensive, which is interesting. So we're just gonna baton pass here actually. Yeah, okay. We made the good play. So we're gonna baton pass here on the U-turn, so we can get some momentum into something else, probably Staraptor. Okay, so here comes the Empoleon predicting the Toxic, so we're just gonna go straight into Davy Jones. We're gonna knock off something. We're just gonna knock off something. Sorry about that. Okay, if we can just get big damage on something we can knock off. I mean, we're not locked into anything, so we should be okay. The only real worry is that Zapdos comes in and we get paralyzed, but we could knock off its heavy duty boots, which could be a big win for us. If we can get rid of those boots, it takes 25% roughly every time it comes in. Alright, so we knocked off its Sugar Berry. Okay, that's fantastic for when we go for the sweep. He might predict the Rapid Spin, so I'm going to go knock off again. Okay, so he's just going to Scald. Okay, so I'm going to Rapid Spin this turn. He might think I'm locked into... Okay, so I think he thinks I'm locked in. Okay, so we get the Rapid Spin. We might be faster now. 174. Yeah, we might be faster. Let's just Power Whip. Oh, that's big damage. That's good damage. Okay, so he gets the Roar, and in comes Staraptor. Okay, this is fantastic. So now we can just Brave Bird. We can just click Brave Bird, and something dies. Because I'm pretty sure Empoleon isn't living a hit. We'll go Staraptor. I'm just going to check. I don't want to get this wrong and get burnt. Yeah, he's not living a hit. That does like 50% to any... how much does Double Edge do? I might Double Edge, because he might... Nah, he probably just lets Empoleon go down. How much does U-turn do? 16% minimum. Yeah, we can just U-turn and get momentum into something else. Let's just do that. Because he might go into Zapdos and save the Empoleon. But oh, how good's that? Called it. Oh, he gets the static para, but we go straight into Diancie and we can Heal Bell it off. Straight into Diancie and Heal Bell. Too easy. See, this is love it. We can just Heal Bell it off. Season 1 Savior, saving the day. Okay, so but we know he's heavy duty boots though, because Stealth Rocks didn't do anything as it came in. Okay, so we're just gonna give Critic a second. All right. Alright, we'll just take a little pause here, but I'll keep talking. So, Stealth Rocks didn't do anything, so we know that he's heavy duty boots. So that's good. It's fantastic for us. He's not leftovers, he's not berry. There's no berry there, so we can... so if we can get those knocked off with Delmise, then we'll be in really good shape. We can just chip it down every turn, but he's not going to want to stay in with Zapdos on Delmise, now that he knows that we have knockoff. So he also doesn't want to risk. He also doesn't want to risk the Dragapult coming in. So Dragapult might be a sweeper, but it's definitely going to be late game. So we need to keep Umbreon around for that. Yeah, we definitely need to keep Umbreon around that, and we need to keep. We'll try and keep Heatran for the Dark Pulse. We'll try and keep Heatran around for the Dark Pulse, but hopefully we can get some good damage off on Zapdos so that we can come in with Scolipede. Considering Zapdos is his switch into Staraptor as I expected it to be. We can whittle it down fairly easily. It dies to 2 double edges, so or I think yeah, 2 double edges it dies, or 2 brave birds even, I think. But I don't. I think he might be able to know what set I am now just based off that U-turn damage, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure what his spread is. I don't know how. Actually, no. We can probably just check his spread now. Staraptor to Zapdos. The offensive Zapdos. U-turn does 12 to 14%. So that did 13%. So this just might be a standard defensive Zapdos with the rest of that in special attack. Instead of 20 speed, it's 20 special attack. So that could be the set that he's running, which means that double edge can kill from 77, 78%. So we're actually almost there. We almost might be able to kill Zapdos with double edge, which would be incredible. But the problem there is, though, that gives him a free switch into Dragapult, which is not very nice. Not really what we want, but we'll see how things play out. Critic wouldn't shoot JCJ with Umbreon still alive. We're redundant. Yeah, yeah. If you missed the team builder, Critic and I have a bit of a history. So in TBA Season 1, way back when, I had Mega Diancie and an Umbreon. And I played him in the first round of finals. I ran a Choppleberry defensive Umbreon set that had enough that could knock out it could one-shot his Mega Gallade after either a close combat or a Swords Dance. So he was going to click either in front of Umbreon. So he didn't. It was his only way. It was his only realistic way to beat Umbreon. So I ran that set, and Umbreon, it worked. Umbreon took down the Mega Gallade after it lived a close combat and took down the Mega Gallade. But then Umbreon proceeded to wall the rest of his team, and I won the game. It was brilliant. But he's not the biggest fan of that. So we've got this little mini rivalry of sorts. Hopefully he comes back soon. I don't know where he's gone, but he had to do something. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm really curious. So that Cinderace set probably isn't scarfed, because if it was scarfed, he would have stayed in on Staraptor. So he would have stayed in on Staraptor, fearing my Staraptor to be scarfed and being able to one-shot it, which it could if it was scarfed. And it definitely can because it's banded. But he's probably fearing. Okay, he's back. He's probably fearing that Staraptor is scarfed. He probably knows now that it isn't. Okay, so we get the Heal Bell off, and he gets the U-turn. Okay, so what's he going to go into? What's his Diancie switch into? Probably the Torterra. Could be the Toxicroak. Okay, there's the Torterra. All right, so Torterra can do big damage, but I think we're going to go into. I think we're going to go back into Davy Jones. Davy Jones can come in on this thing fairly easily. Ooh, Iron Head. Okay. Let's get a knockoff on something. Maybe. Okay, so it's leftovers. We'll see if we can knock off its leftovers. Just have some fun with this. So Davy Jones can be really okay. So we don't really need Davy Jones too much, because Empoleon's pretty much it can't be saved because Empoleon doesn't get recovery, and it doesn't have any item now anyway. But Empoleon's pretty much gone. It's just death fodder now to Staraptor or Scolipede or something. Oh, we get the knockoff on the Zapdos. Okay, that's huge. That is huge. Let's just try and get some damage off. Okay, so he just goes for the air slash. Oh no, he flinched us. Oh, you bastard. We can probably just let Davy Jones go down for death fodder later, because we eat that hit. Let's just go for a Moonblast and do some big damage on something. Okay, here comes the Empoleon. Dead. Too easy. Okay. So Empoleon's gone. So now he's got a free switch into something. It's probably going to be the Cinderace. Could be the Dragapult. Just back into Torterra. Okay, so we're just going to let Davy Jones go down here. Just gonna let him go down. Yeah, okay. He's probably got rock coverage, but we can just go into, okay, we can just go into Staraptor, I think. Torterra, yeah, we kill. We kill a max defense set. Zapdos is on 66. How much are we doing with Double Edge? Okay, so Double Edge doesn't kill, but he's got to be predicting the Brave Bird. So I think we just Double Edge. Let's Double Edge and kill the Zapdos. Actually, no, let's just U-turn. Because because we can just go into Umbreon if he stays in, or we can go into Diancie if he goes into Zapdos. I think U-turn's probably the safest play. Because I don't want to risk, I don't want to make any super aggressive plays and risk this one, because this one could go either way. He could let Torterra go down, or he can go into Zapdos. And either way something's probably going to die. So I think if I just U-turn, that's a good middle ground play, because Brave Bird won't kill. Wait, Brave Bird might kill Zapdos. Brave Bird does 38 to 45. He's on 66%. So 66%. Stealth rocks up. Actually, I'll do it on both sides. I don't know which is which. Brave Bird has a chance to kill after Stealth rocks. Yeah, let's just go for the Brave Bird. And if we don't get paralyzed... Oh! And we don't get paralyzed! Yes! Oh, yes! Okay. This is spectacular. Zapdos is gone. Zapdos is gone. So, what we can do... Okay, so here comes the Dragapult. So, I think my play is just to go into Diancie. We don't need Diancie anymore because you know, Zapdos is gone. And Diancie can take any hit from a Dragapult, I think. Let me just double check that. Diancie against Dragapult. Let's see, Specs. Yeah, we eat a hit. Yeah, we can... I'm pretty sure we can take any hit with the Diancie. So let's just go into Diancie. Okay, not getting paralyzed with that Brave Bird is absolutely huge. So now we don't have to worry about that. We can just come in on Torterra and click Brave Bird. Or we can come in on Toxicroak and click Brave Bird. So, and then something dies. Because he doesn't have... Oh my god, he went for the Hydro Pump. Okay, so how much is Hydro Pump? How much does Hydro Pump do? Is he Specs? No, he's not Specs. He's got to be Scarf. Okay, Hydro Pump Scarf does that. Yeah, he's Scarf Hydro Pump. So, how much is Scarf Hydro Pump doing to Staraptor is my question. 57%. Yeah, so we can just let Diancie go down and then just go back into Staraptor. Or, how much is it doing to Scolipede? How much is Scolipede doing to Torterra? Okay, so not that much. So I think we just come back into Staraptor and just Brave Bird, because something dies. We live a Hydro Pump and something dies, because he has to be Scarfed. Well, he doesn't have to be Scarfed. No, he crit! Oh, no. Oh, that's huge. Okay. Okay. Okay, how much is Scolipede taking from Torterra? He probably has Stone Edge. 70%. Okay. So at +2 Poison Jab is doing 50%. +4 Poison Jab is not killing either. So I think what we can do is we can go into Scolipede. No, we have to go into Umbreon. We have to play it safe and go into Umbreon. So what we can do is we can Baton Pass out of the Umbreon. Yeah. So he's going Toxicroak. So we can Baton Pass into Mazda. I don't think Toxicroak can really touch us. So we can just Poison Jab on the switch in. Yeah, we can poison jab on the switch in. We still have Heat Train in the back, by the way, which is good. We need Heat Train. That crit was massive. Now we don't have that. We don't have that offensive momentum anymore, and Dragapult's still on the field. So that's a massive problem. Jeez. At least we got some kills with Staraptor. Well, we got a kill. We got Zapdos. And I think, yeah, did we get Empoleon? Or did Deanty? No, Deanty got Empoleon. Alright. So we got 4 kills. And hopefully, okay. Okay, so I think we just go for the Swords Dance. Yeah. So now we're Stomping Tantrum. Yeah, okay. Please don't go into Torterra. Because that could be bad. Unless he misses the Stone Edge, but I think we just gotta play for the sweep. I think we gotta play for the sweep. Because we can't set up on anything else. So let's just go for the Poison Jab and hope for the best. Yeah. Oh, that did so much. Miss, Earthquake, kills, fuck. Okay. So, how much are we doing with Heatran to Torterra? Heatran to Torterra kills with anything, even Earth Power. No, not Earth Power, but it kills with anything else. So, what we can do is we can go for the Flamethrower. That crit was huge. I can't believe Poison Jab did that much though. That was weird. Maybe he's special defensive. Maybe he's Spit F. I didn't really calc it. Actually, if he's Spit F, nah, Flamethrower should still kill. Should kill either way. We should be doing a lot to Cinderace as well. 30% give or take, and to Dragapult. Yeah, about the same. Yeah, that crit might have just cost us the game because I don't know how we can play around the 3 that he's got with our Scarfed Heatran. I don't see how we can play around him. I think it really depends on what comes in here. So we send in the Dragapult. Okay, so we can switch in on that with Umbreon. So we got to do it. Hydro Pump. Yeah, that does nothing. So now we can... Okay, so we can Foul Play. How much is Foul Play doing? Foul Play kills the Dragapult. How much are we doing to Cinderace? Okay, that could... Yeah, let's just Foul Play. Okay, that does shit tons. How much is it doing to us? Pyro Ball does a lot, and it's his best play, but he could also High Jump Kick. How much are we taking from a High Jump Kick with Heatran? Do we live it? So he's probably Scarfed. Oh, we have a chance. I think we got a chance to live it. How much are we taking with Umbreon? We're not living it. Okay, I think our best play is just to go to Heatran. He might predict the Protect. He might predict the Protect, because, okay, so Umbreon can beat Dragapult 1v1. But we need to beat... Okay, oh shit, my play earlier could have been just gone... It could have just been, Earth Power. Because this thing isn't Scarfed. It might not be. If I'd Earth Powered... If I'd Baton Passed from Umbreon into the Heatran, I could have Earth Powered, which would have done loads to Lopunny. Oh no, not Lopunny, Cinderace. Okay, this is good. Okay, this is fantastic. Cinderace dies on entry, so if we can just Dark Pulse. Yes. Okay, this is incredible. Foul Play. I think we live any hit. The miss doesn't matter. We foul play, and he dies on entry to Stealth Rocks. I think he just threw the game. Yes! Yes! Oh, we got a win, finally. Okay. That worked out really well. I don't know why he switched, but he switched. And thank God that he did, because that just won us the game. I could have saved differential and just gone back into Umbreon, but I needed to make sure that, like, if it was scarfed, I couldn't risk him predicting and doing a lot of damage to Umbreon. I couldn't risk him doubling back out into Cinderace. Not that he would have, but I couldn't risk anything. So the safest play was to stay in with Heatran and just Dark Pulse. So we did that, and we got our first win for TBA. So good game, Critic. Make sure you subscribe to him. His link is in the description below. So I guess don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll be dropping some more Pokemon Antimatter in a few days. Alright, see you in the next battle.